Alright guys, so this is using the application to fly my Mavic. It was 288 pictures taken to do this area over here. Have to be very careful because this is a public cutback. Ideally you want to overlap a little bit, so you want to go outside of it to run it, so you have better image quality of the edges of your workload. Okay, so as you guys can see it, this is on the 2D model, so it's pretty much a enhanced Google Earth. This was flown with a 12 megapixel camera drone at 200 feet off the ground. So map details. Okay, so 0.7 of an inch of a square inch is 1 pixel on the image over here. So you guys can see how accurate it can be. Of course, I was flying at a 200 feet above the vegetation, so you know there's some discrepancy because you're gonna have trees that are a lot closer than what other things are. So then the actual ground, of course, some trees were up as high as 60 feet above the ground over here. So, but this is the 2D model, of course. It's like, so it's pretty much a overlay of Google Maps over here. But if I go into model, it creates a 3D project. Give me a second, let it load. There you go. You have a 3D project of it. Alright, so as you guys can see, it stitched the pictures together over here. This is the bus stop that we have over here. Not the best of it, but you know, it's first time flying to test it out. But that's what it looks like when you have a 3D project of it done. And depends on what tools you have purchased with it. You can use over here to get measure distance. So because he knows the focal length of the lens, how the altitude the drone was flying, if I grab it, but you can measure the distance of how everything is done, and you can get a really cool model out of it. And you can export this into PDF. PDF can also export into a AutoCAD design. So that's a pretty cool nifty pictures of it. And if you're doing a place where you have more access to walk around, you can actually put specific points marked on the system over here, and you put a visual aid pretty much for the drone, so as you fly it, you can get a better accuracy of the project. Hope you guys like it. Hope this is an interesting thing. Let's see what we can do with it.